Hey all, today I'm going to be showing conversations using DromEd. So conversations are one or more events that you can script out in a marker. And you can trigger a conversation by opening a door, walking into a room, or flipping a switch, any of those things and more. And conversations basically allow you to make AI talk to each other, make motions, move to certain areas. You could also fob objects with them, send signals. You could even add meta properties and links to objects to change their behavior. So conversations are a really powerful tool. And today I'll be showing a few things in a demo using conversations. Okay, so as you see in front of you, we have a small room where I'll be demonstrating conversations. So the first thing we need is some AI so that we can act on them. So let me go to physical, creature, animal, human, bystander, servant. We'll drop a male servant in there and floor him. And let's position him correctly. And now let's get a female servant. Drop her in the hallway over here. And next thing we'll need is a marker. As I said before, a conversation is a marker. And you'll see what you need to do to make a marker into a conversation. So I put a marker here. I'm going to go to its properties. And you need a few things to make a conversation. So you need to go to AI, conversations, conversation, and we'll just put one thing here, actor one, to put that conversation in place. It's not doing anything yet, but I just wanted to put it there. Also, we need save conversation, and check that. Usually you always see conversations with save conversation equals true. And a third thing we need to do to make this marker a conversation is add a script called trap converse. And that's it. That's a conversation. Now, we need actors in our conversation. So let me get the IDs of the male servant 1, female servant 2, and I will add links of the flavor AI conversation actor. So that'll be mapping that conversation to the male servant and mapping the conversation to the female servant. I'll make the female servant go first, so I'll make her actor 1, and I'll make the male servant actor 2. Alright, to make the female servant walk into the room, we need first her to go somewhere. So I'm going to place another marker. I'm going to give it a friendly name here. Let's edit the name and say go to 1. And I'll place it right here. And now I go back to my conversation marker. Let's go ahead and give that a friendly name too. I'll just call it conv1. And now I go to step 0 of the conversation script. So actor 1 is the female servant, which I signed on the link. And now we need to pick what we want to happen. So the first thing I want is go to object. And we called the marker go to 1. So that just tells the female servant to go to 1. The second thing I need is to make the female servant face the male servant. So let's pick face. And we saw the male servant is object ID 1. It could also be his name if you give him a friendly name, but I don't have a friendly name, so I'll just choose 1. We also need to make the female servant actor 1 for the second step. And that's it for now. Let's just go back and trigger what we have so far. So in order to trigger it, I'm just going to add a button. Let's do gizmo, switches, buttons, button. I'll put it here. I'm going to link this button to the conversation with control device. And I also don't want the AI to react to me. So
What's that?
I need to toggle off the AI awareness. And now let's see what happens. Female servant walks in. She turns to face the other male servant. Oh, and she walks away. Okay. Because she walked away, I need to change one property of her. Because what she's doing is she's returning to the origin she started with. So what we want is ability settings, idle returns to origin, false. Okay, now when we load the game and we click the button, she'll walk. She'll turn to the other servant and she will stay there.